Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
To the air, it's Harrell. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGowan. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year in big
sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Illinois' offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Illinois runs runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's McGowan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God with this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Harrell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Got a man. It's Nicholas.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholas. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Nicholas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Nicholas. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Nicholas. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged in the middle, it's McGowan. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Here's the give off the left side. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is...
And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang good.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. And he burrows his way into the end zone.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. He's got his man across the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Illinois right back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Basic connection. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. A 1st down run in the red zone. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Slams it ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Good right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Nicholas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Nicholas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to throw. It's Harrell. grabbed over the middle. It's McGowan. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna look downfield again. And it's caught for the touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Nicholas. Turning it on. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on second down. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch and gets the... Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Using the quick game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholas. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra. Return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. Running back searching for a hole. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. We're in Boca Raton, Florida at Flagler Credit Union Stadium, the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab of the receiver. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Split backfield here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Over the middle, it's Payne. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
First down here for this offense.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief. Not only for the quarterback.
The pass is intercepted. He goes down quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Nice grab. It's Payne. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Great move in the open field. And he'll be taken down. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And that's a solid. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Payne. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Let's reel in. It's Payne. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the...
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown!
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. They get to the line to hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's his fourth punt already today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Pulls it in. It's Payne. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go, from a long way out, a chance to take the lead here in the final seconds. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside. Play action on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite him.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll go to the running game. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Fakes the grab. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Power football with the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They'll run the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
The Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball.
Into the end zone he goes. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
there he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Into the end zone he goes. And the Eagles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They go to the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tried to move the forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Turner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little room. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it. The Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Working that wide receiver screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. On the ground, it's blocked. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Georgia Southern. Keep it going, take it to him.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they've just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams.